Hi everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator, and today we are going to start with the Hindu newspaper analysis for 19th of October 2021. तो आज हम 19th October 2021 का द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस करने जा रहे हैं and we are also analyzing the editorials in a separate playlist. We have made a separate playlist for that. You can check that out as well. Okay, so जिसमें हम important editorials को analyze करते हैं newspaper के. So the theme of the class is clear to you. We are going to solve a few questions related to prelims and then we are going to analyze the newspaper. And then at the end of the lecture, I'll be giving you few questions as homework. Okay, so that after reading and understanding and revising the newspaper, you can also solve those questions so that you will know how much you have retained. इससे क्या होगा कि आपको समझ आएगा कि कितना आपने retain कर लिया है. ठीक है, समझ आ गई बात. तो शुरू करते हैं लेक्चर अपना आज का. लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विदाउट एनी डिले. द क्लास पीडीएफ विल बी अपलोडेड ऑन आवर टेलीग्राम चैनल सिंप्लीफाइंग यूपीएससी विद ईज. यू कैन डाउनलोड द पीडीएफ फ्रॉम देयर. क्लास का जो पीडीएफ है वो हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल पे अपलोड हो जाता है. वहां से आप उसको सीधा सीधा डाउनलोड कर सकते हो. So I guess all the doubts are clear. Let's get started. This is the headline for today. ये है आपका आज का headline. We have 12 important articles to go through in today's newspaper, and I have mentioned the page numbers and the relevant papers that they are catering to. Okay. For example, आप देखोगे Recent attacks in J&K reveal terror outfits new strategy NIA. ये paper 3 internal security defense के लिए this is important. Delhi reports this year's first dengue death. तो फर्स्ट डेंगी डेथ इस साल का दिल्ली में रिपोर्ट हुआ है. तो ये आपका पेपर प्रीलिम्स के पेपर के लिए दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट. आर्मी ट्रेन्स ऑफिसर्स पोस्टेड अलोंग LAC इन टिबेटोलॉजी. So this is again important from the perspective of paper 3 internal security and the prelims paper. Black and white, this was a picture in the Hindu newspaper. I'll show you the picture also. We are going to study about it as well. This is from the perspective of prelims. Mumbai lost 40% green cover between 1991 and 2018. Paper 3 environment ecology. Long pending trade talks between India and Israel to resume. The international relations paper 2. Navy gets integrated road map. The prelims और paper 3 के लिए important है. Frame of mind. Now this is important from the perspective of prelims. This is the picture frame of mind जो कि newspaper में आई है that we are going to study. Then judiciary should not act as a super legislature says center paper 2. Kushinagar connect to Sri Lanka paper 1 art and culture. Part-time employees not entitled to regularization. This is for prelims. Panel to study Indian culture and did not submit report. That is for prelims. So I hope all the headlines are clear to you. Let's get started. Before we start, here's a small announcement for all of you. Unacademy is going to conduct All India Free Scholarship Test with the name Unacademy UPSC Mega Combat, where you learn, compete and conquer. For the first time ever, Unacademy is providing you guaranteed 15% discount on your participation in this All India Free Scholarship Test. So now if you just participate in this combat, then you will be able to get 15% guaranteed discount on your Unacademy Plus subscription. This combat will take place live on 24th October 11 AM in the morning, and you will be offered scholarship if you score a rank from a pool of rupees 10 crore. Top 500 में आपकी रैंक आती है तो आपको 10 करोड़ के पूल में से स्कॉलरशिप यहाँ पर जीतने का मौका मिलेगा. And now for the first time ever, Unacademy Combat is available on your web also. If you do not have the Android mobile phones, don't worry. This combat you can give it on directly Unacademy Plus website. So go on to Unacademy Plus website on your laptops or computers and you can log in. Use code ARPITA10. The link is given below in the description box and enroll today. You will be solving 56 questions within 60 minutes in this combat. And after the combat ends, you will get video solutions also on your test. The first important article, recent attacks in J&K reveal terror outfits new strategy says NIA. So here the latest attacks in Jammu and Kashmir is a part of the terror outfit's new strategy to derail the measures being taken by government to promote industrial development and extend domicile status to various categories of people, making them eligible for jobs and other benefits. Basically here National Investigation Agency has researched and found out that these recent attacks which are going on in Jammu and Kashmir area, in the region. These are happening so that people can be diverted from the government welfare acts which are being undertaken in Jammu and Kashmir. Basically the terror outfits, they are trying to use new strategies in order to derail the government's development measures. गवर्नमेंट जो भी डेवलपमेंट करने की कोशिश कर रही है JNK में, जो टेरर आउटफिट्स हैं उस डेवलपमेंट को, उन मेजर्स को खत्म करने के लिए, या उन मेजर्स को आप बोल सकते हो साइडलाइन करने के लिए, फेल करने के लिए इस तरीके के अटैक्स कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो हियर फर्स्ट थिंग यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड इज व्हाट इज NIA, नेशनल इन्वेस्टिगेशन एजेंसी. अ क्वेश्चन कैन बी फ्रेम्ड फ्रॉम द पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ प्रीलिम्स. So what kind of question can be framed? Consider the following statements about National Investigation Agency. It is a central agency to investigate and prosecute offences affecting the sovereignty, security of India. Second statement, it was constituted under NIA 2002. Third statement, it acts as a central counter-terrorism law enforcement agency. Which of the above statements is or are correct? आपके पास 5 seconds का time है, फटाफट से बताओ कौन सा statement correct है. Very easy. These are the kind of questions they can ask you in prelims on the agencies which are mentioned in the newspaper. So here the first statement is absolutely correct. पहला statement correct है because the NIA investigates and prosecute the offences affecting the security or integrity of India, against atomic and nuclear facilities, or against the smuggling in high quality counterfeit Indian currency, etc. Okay, so first statement is correct. So here you can cut B and C because pehla statement is correct. Now you're left with two options. This is the elimination technique I'm teaching you. Okay. Second statement says it was constituted under NIA Act 2002. Now this statement, NIA Act till this point, this is correct, but 2002 is wrong. It is 2008. So second statement आपका गलत हो जाएगा. Second statement गलत है तो A will be eliminated. You are left with 1 and 3. So third statement is correct. Correct option will be D. Okay. So this is how you use elimination technique if you have a little idea about the topic that they are asking. You cannot just do the guesswork. You have to be very strategic and smart when you solve questions related to such topics. Coming on to the next important article, Delhi reports this year's first dengue death. Capital reported 243 new dengue cases and 1 death, the first this year over the past week. We congratulate Unacademy learners for scoring top ranks in the UPSC CSE 2020 examination. You can be in this particular list too. What you need is the guidance from top educators, comprehensive test series, because practice makes a man perfect. The more you practice, the more enhanced your speed will be. High quality reading material, because limited resources should be there with the aspirants, with multiple revision. Doubt clearing and answer writing sessions, because answer writing practice makes you understand your flaws, your weaknesses and your strengths. And comprehensive coverage of current affairs, because this exam is 80% current affairs only. And Unacademy is adding value to your preparation by providing you structured GS and optional courses by top educators who have expertise in their field of subjects, 100 plus unique test series including full-length test and sectional test, 20 plus high quality notebooks to cover the entire pre-mains optional syllabus which will be delivered to your house, dedicated doubt clearing and answer writing courses so that your mind will be trained to frame best structures when it comes to answer writing in mains, and current affairs simplified course so that all the sources of current affairs are covered at one platform. For that, Unacademy has launched new batches starting from tomorrow, that is 20th October. New batches for 2022 and 23 aspirants. And 2021 aspirants who are preparing for mains, for you also we have started new batches from 18th October. This is the mains answer writing training batch. As you can see, batches for UPSC CSE 2022 preparation are starting from tomorrow. Batches for 2023 preparation is also starting from tomorrow. And these batches for your comfort will be in different languages, Hindi, English and bilingual. According to your language preference, you can enroll in these batches. And these batches have India's top educators who have mastered their field of subjects and those who have retired from civil services like Rakesh Verma sir, G. Rajput sir. Over here you can see we have Runal Patel sir who is an expert when it comes to Indian economy. We have Pratik Nayak sir who is an expert when it comes to history. Sudarshan Gujar sir who makes geography very easy to understand. And also for 2021 aspirants, we have quality enhancement and answer writing programs which have started from 18th October. It's a 3 months answer writing training program wherein we will be training 2021 aspirants for framing best content when it comes to mains examination. We have also launched top optionals on Unacademy Plus starting from 21st October. Anthropology, sociology, PubAd, PSIR, geography, anthropology, mathematics and history. These are the top optional subjects that have been launched on Unacademy Plus. The classes are starting from 21st October. And the best thing about these batches are that we are providing an offer which is valid till 20th October, that is tomorrow. And this is one subscription to crack it all offer, wherein if you take GS plus optional combo subscription on Unacademy Plus, you will be getting 35% discount in total, 25% with optional and 10% by using this referral code ARPITA10, wherein you spend lakhs of money in offline coachings. Here on Unacademy Plus, within 57,000 to 60,000 range, you will get 1 year subscription. यानी कि सिर्फ 50 से 60,000 की रेंज में आपको 1 साल का पूरा सब्सक्रिप्शन Unacademy Plus का GS और ऑप्शनल का मिलेगा, along with the test for which you will not have to pay separately because it is included. 45,000 की टेस्ट सीरीज फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट आपको मिलेगी अगर आप 1 साल से या उससे ज्यादा का कॉम्बो सब्सक्रिप्शन लेते हो. डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशंस मिलेंगे, 1-on-1 पर्सनल कोचिंग मिलेगी, इवैल्यूएटेड टेस्ट सीरीज, डेली आंसर राइटिंग एंड booster study sessions. All of this at such huge discounts. The links are given below. Subscribe today. Alright. So on dengue, what kind of question they can frame in prelims? Consider the following statements about dengue. Dengue is a mosquito-borne tropical disease caused by genus Flavivirus transmitted by the Aedes aegypti. This mosquito does not transmit chikungunya and Zika infection. There has been no dengue vaccine approved yet. Which of the above statements is or are not correct? Right now I have highlighted not correct. In exam paper, they will not highlight specially this word. They will just simply write which of the statements is or are not correct. So you have to be very careful when you read such questions. Okay? Do not get confused कि अगर आप ये सोच के मार्क कर दो सर्कल को कि कौन सा स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट है, ये पूछ रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं. क्वेश्चन को एटलीस्ट रीड द क्वेश्चन 2 times before answering it. So here statement 1, it says that dengue is a mosquito-borne tropical disease, correct? Caused by genus Flavivirus, yes, it is a dengue virus. Transmitted by Aedes aegypti, very correct. ये correct है. So here option 1 will not be the answer. B also cannot be the answer because we have to identify which is not correct. कौन सी statement false है, ये हमको ये identify करना है. Second statement is saying this mosquito does not transmit chikungunya infection and Zika infection. This statement is not correct because this mosquito transmits the chikungunya, Zika infection and also the yellow fever that is in news also. Okay. So second statement is not correct. C भी हट गया यहाँ से. Obviously you are left with D. So 2 and 3 are not correct. There has been no dengue vaccine approved yet. No, it is false statement. Dengue vaccine, over here you can write CYDTDV, or it is also known as the Dengue Vaxia. Okay, it was approved in 2019 by US FND administration. Food and Drug Administration. This is the first dengue vaccine to get the regulatory nod in the US. It is basically a live attenuated dengue virus which has to be administered in people of ages 9 to 16. Okay, so ये US ने अभी इसको वैक्सीन को अप्रूव किया है. So third statement is also wrong. Alright. The next important article, Army trains officers posted along LAC in Tibetology. See, right now line of actual control is between India and China. Remember, India and Pakistan share the line of control, LOC, but India China के बीच में है LAC, line of actual control. So the army has started a course in Tibetology to orient the officers who are posted along the LAC in Tibetan culture. So this would prepare them to better understand the information on warfare, and it is also designed in a tie-up with the Central Institute of Himalayan Cultural Studies in Arunachal Pradesh, where the Chinese presence is very heavy. Okay, so this is the article all about. ये आपका आर्टिकल है. टिबेटन कल्चर में वहां पर वॉरफेयर को अच्छे से समझने के लिए आर्मी को ओरिएंटेशन कोर्स टिबेटन कल्चर में प्रोवाइड किया जा रहा है, so that they can understand the language, the culture, and accordingly they can plan their strategy when it comes to warfare with China. Okay. Now let us solve a question before we understand the other article. Consider the following statements about polar bear. It's a hyper carnivore animal. Its IUCN status is extinct. They do not feed on penguins because of their symbiotic relationship. So which statement is correct? कौन सा statement इसमें correct है आपको ये बताना है. See, first statement is absolutely correct. पहला statement तो correct है because polar bear is a hypercarnivore animal. Why? Hypercarnivore animal is an animal whose nutritional requirements are found only in animal meat. हाइपर कार्निवोर वो एनिमल होते हैं जिनका जो न्यूट्रिशन रिक्वायरमेंट है वो सिर्फ एनिमल मीट में ही पाया जाता है. And these organisms, they might be able to ingest plant matter, but they do not have the physiological mechanism to digest it. खा तो लेंगे प्लांट को, but digest करने का उनका physiological mechanism नहीं है. So polar bear is a hypercarnivore animal. Polar bear is also, scientific name is, write it down, Urus maritimus. Urus maritimus. Okay. Now second statement, as you all know, is incorrect because we have seen the pictures of polar bear frequently in the newspaper. It's not extinct yet. Yes, it is vulnerable but not extinct. Okay. Second गलत हो गया तो इसको तो आप eliminate कर ही दो. Now, third is they do not feed on penguins because of their symbiotic relationship. Yes, that is correct. Polar bears do not eat penguins as penguins do not make up the ecosystem of the Arctic. Okay, so that is why third statement is correct. Correct answer will be D. Sorry, B. B आपका correct answer हो जाएगा यहाँ पर. ठीक है. And also ना, the penguins, they do not have enough protein to fight the Arctic weather. Penguins को खाने के बाद ना polar bear को वो प्रोटीन की मात्रा वो नहीं मिलेगी जिससे वो आर्कटिक के वेदर को सहन कर सके, इसलिए वो penguins को खाता ही नहीं है. Okay. The next important article, black and white, glossy ibis flying past a flock of spot-billed pelicans at a tank in Coimbatore. So first we will understand about the glossy ibis. पहले हम समझते हैं यहाँ पर glossy ibis को अच्छे से, ठीक है, उसके बाद आगे बढ़ेंगे. So glossy ibis is also known as Plagadis falcinellus. यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है, you can note it down, or here I will write it down in the PDF. So it is Plagadis falcinellus. It's a water bird. As per IUCN, it is least concerned. It's a migratory bird which travels to Maguri, Motapung, Beal in Assam, and in the last 25 years ना it has shown the increase in number. That is, population has increased. ये जो आपका ये जो चिड़िया है ना Plagadis falcinellus, इसकी population में increase हुआ है पिछले 25 सालों में. ये point आपको याद रखना है. Okay. So here you will study about now the spot-billed pelicans, also known as the grey pelican, and it makes up the family Pelecanidae. It has a long beak, as you can see, and it has a huge throat pouch also where it can store the fishes that it eats. It breeds in southern Asia to Indonesia and its IUCN status is near threatened. So two important things you have to remember for prelims is that the Atapaka Bird Sanctuary in Andhra Pradesh, this is in Andhra Pradesh, okay? It is identified as world's largest home for the spot-billed pelicans, specifically the spot-billed pelicans. जितने भी spot-billed pelicans हैं, उनका जो largest home माना जाता है, ठीक है, वर्ल्ड में, पूरे विश्व में, वो है आंध्र प्रदेश का अटपाका बर्ड सैंक्चुरी. And then there is a Neela Pattu bird sanctuary जहाँ पर journal pelicans पाए जाते हैं. It is also one of the biggest habitats for some hundreds of pelicans, not specifically spot-billed but other species of pelicans. Okay. Now in this article, Mumbai lost 40% green cover between 1991 and 2018. So there has been a recent study wherein it has been said, it has been pointed out that Mumbai has lost 40% green cover between 1991 and 2018. Green cover means the forest and the scrublands. Okay. So according to this report, between 1991 and 2018, Mumbai has lost 81% of its open land area, which is the barren spaces without any vegetation. जो खाली spaces होते हैं ना, बंजर जमीन होती है, 80% वो जमीन खत्म हो चुकी है मुंबई में. This is the effect of urbanization. Okay. Second, 40% green cover has reduced, and approx 30% of water bodies have been lost by Mumbai, lakes, ponds, floodplains. And also, according to this report, between 1991 and 2018, the built-up area has increased by 66%. Okay, so during the same period, built-up area means areas developed upon. Okay, they have rose by 66%. And also the study concludes, here in this article you will find, the study also concludes that the city witnessed a 2 degrees Celsius average temperature rise across 27 years. Okay. And the declining green cover in Mumbai, it's a result of large scale transformation of green cover into built up land for infrastructure development. It has also given rise to the urban heat island effect. What is urban heat island effect? Extreme heat that one experiences while strolling through any urban landscape is called urban heat island effect. So you can write that it is a microclimatic phenomenon. क्या है ये? Microclimatic phenomenon है. It is a concept where the urban areas they experience warmer conditions than its surrounding regions. That means मुंबई सिटी के आसपास के रीजन में उतनी गर्मी नहीं होगी जितना मुंबई सिटी में होगी. इसे हम urban heat island effect बोलते हैं. And this is due to a number of causes. Okay, the most prominent one is usage of materials like concrete. Okay. तो ये है आपकी आर्टिकल. द नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल इज रिलेटेड टू योर इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस. इंडिया एंड इजराइल हैव अग्रीड टू स्टार्ट लॉन्ग पेंडिंग नेगोशिएशंस ऑन अ फ्री ट्रेड अग्रीमेंट. लास्ट 14 ईयर्स से इस फ्री ट्रेड अग्रीमेंट के ऊपर बातचीत करने की बात चल रही थी, डिस्कशन चल रहा था. फाइनली जाके हम अपने इस नेगोशिएशन को स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. इंडिया एंड इजराइल इन 2007 वाज ट्राइंग टू टॉक अबाउट दिस फ्री ट्रेड अग्रीमेंट, बट नाउ वी आर अगेन रिज्यूमिंग द टॉक्स. Indian-Israel relationship you have to study for GS paper 2. As we all know, India and Israel elevated bilateral relations to a strategic partnership. Initially, we had a bilateral relationship, okay, but then it was converted into a strategic partnership. Okay, when in 2017 Prime Minister Modi visited Israel, and since then relationship between India and Israel has focused on expanding knowledge-based partnership. That means we are trying to collaborate in the field of research and innovation. Okay, and this 2022, the coming year, it will mark 30 years of the bilateral relation between India and Israel. And Israel has also expressed its interest to join International Solar Alliance. इंडिया का इनिशिएटिव था ये, तो इसको ज्वाइन करने की बात इजराइल कर रहा है फिलहाल. Okay, this is also a very important step in the India and Israel relationship. Now another important article, Navy gets integrated roadmap. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has launched integrated unmanned roadmap for Indian Navy at second edition of Naval Commanders Conference. So let us understand what is this IURM, integrated unmanned roadmap. So here we will study about the integrated unmanned roadmap for Indian Navy. नाउ डिफेंस मिनिस्टर ने अभी लॉन्च किया है इंटीग्रेटेड अनमैन्ड रोड मैप इंडियन नेवी के लिए. ये आपको पॉइंट याद रखना है. इट हैज बीन लॉन्च्ड फॉर इंडियन नेवी विच विल आउटलाइन ऑल द अनमैन्ड एरियल एंड अंडर वाटर प्लेटफॉर्म्स. ठीक है. सो द नेवी विल ट्राई टू मॉडर्नाइज. नेवी इज गेटिंग मॉडर्नाइज्ड. सो फॉर दैट दिस रोड मैप हैज बीन फॉर्म्ड विच विल हेल्प इन मेंटेनिंग पीस एंड स्टेबिलिटी इन द मैरीटाइम जोन्स. जो इंडिया के मैरीटाइम जोन्स है ना, वहां पर पीस स्टेबिलिटी मेंटेन करने के लिए सिस्टम को तैयार किया गया है. The next articles, judiciary should not act as super legislature, says Center. A distressed government has taken a leaf from former US President Franklin D. Roosevelt's speech to indicate, underline, that judiciary ought not to act as a super legislature by entertaining a challenge to Tribunal Reforms Act. राज्यसभा मेंबर जयराम रमेश के द्वारा जब चैलेंज दिया गया ट्राइब्यूनल रिफॉर्म्स एक्ट को, तो यहाँ पर गवर्नमेंट ने कहा है कि जो चैलेंज दिया गया सुप्रीम कोर्ट के द्वारा इस एक्ट को, ये गलत है. सुपर लेजिस्लेचर बनने की कोशिश नहीं करनी चाहिए जुडिशरी को. एवरी पार्ट और ब्रांच ऑफ द you can say administration is equally important. We cannot assume that we are super when it comes to passing any comment or when it comes to taking any decision. Okay, union government in an affidavit in Supreme Court said it was confused why judiciary thinks that law made by parliament and implemented by executive is an attack on judicial independence. Why this kind of thinking is coming? इस तरीके का thinking क्यों आ रही है? Government said it was exclusive right of parliament and executive to frame policy and then execute it. But see, you can question it, but you are attacking, saying that it is you are saying that it is, you are implying that the executive is trying to attack on judicial independence. You are basically blaming, putting a very serious blame on the government. So this was the issue, ये था आपका issue. यहाँ पर आपको judiciary, legislature और उनके powers और functions के बारे में पढ़ना है. Unacademy has launched 9 months combo to crack UPSC prelims 2022 batch. Now here it's a 9 months combo batch. तो अगर आप 2022 की तैयारी कर रहे हो, even if you're preparing for 2023 at a price, introductory price with 10% discount of rupees 45,675, you are getting a 9 months combo batch. Combo means pre, mains and optional. All three will be prepared. We will be making you prepare in these 9 months. 9 महीने बचे हैं 2022 के एग्जाम को. 2023 के भी एस्पिरेंट्स हैं अगर, तो वो भी इस बैच में इनरोल कर सकते हैं. टोटल 38% डिस्काउंट आपको मिल रहा है. 10% तो ऑलरेडी है, एक्स्ट्रा 38, ऑप्शनल ले रहे हो तो 28, 10 इफ यू आर यूजिंग दिस कोड अर्पिता 10. एंड डेडिकेटेड 9 मंथ्स का प्रीलिम्स का बैच होगा. इसके अंदर हम प्रीलिम्स पे पूरा फोकस करेंगे. मेंस और ऑप्शनल और प्रीलिम्स की टेस्ट सीरीज होंगी. 20 से ऊपर किताबें आपको घर तक भिजवाई जाएंगी, फिजिकल डिलीवरी. और ऑप्शनल कार्निवर चल रहा है, तो आपका जो भी ऑप्शनल जो है, जो आपने सिलेक्ट किया है, हमने 9 ऑप्शनल लॉन्च किए हैं, ज्योग्राफी, एंथ्रोपोलॉजी, मैथमेटिक्स, पबैट, तो आप उसके अंदर से चूज कर सकते हो. एंड दिस ऑफर ऑफ डिस्काउंट, ह्यूज डिस्काउंट दैट वी आर ऑफरिंग फॉर दिस होलिस्टिक प्रिपरेशन इज वैलिड टिल 31 अक्टूबर. तो 31 अक्टूबर तक ये जो है आपका वैलिड रहेगा ऑफर. नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में लिंक दिया है, आज के आज सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए. So here the next article is Kushinagar connect to Sri Lanka. So on 20th October 2021, Kushinagar International Airport will be inaugurated by our Prime Minister in Uttar Pradesh, which will provide seamless connectivity to tourists coming from Japan, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, Singapore, Vietnam, South Korea, Thailand, etc. And the Sri Lankan contingent led by a member of First Family will also be present during this inauguration. And as a token of gift to mark the occasion, Sri Lanka is going to present to India photographs of 2 mural paintings by renowned Sri Lankan artist Solias Mendes. Mural painting means wall paintings. So photographs of those 2 wall paintings will be provided. Those wall paintings have been created by Sri Lankan artist Solias Mendes at a very popular Buddhist temple near Colombo named Kelaniya Rajmaha Vihara. One of the murals that depicts Arahat Bhikkhu Mahinda. He was the son of Emperor Ashoka, who is delivering the message of Buddha to King Devanampiya of Sri Lanka. There is another mural also. एक और mural है, and that mural shows original or picture of arrival of Theri Bhikkhuni, who is Sangamita, who is the daughter of Ashoka in Sri Lanka. She also bore a sapling of sacred Bodhi tree under which Siddhartha Gautama is believed to have attained enlightenment. Now here Kushinagar is very important. Why Kushinagar is important? Because it's the center of Buddhist circuit. Write it down. It is the center of Buddhist circuit which consists of pilgrimage sites at Lumbini, Sarnath and Gaya. Okay. Now here in this article, part-time employees not entitled to regularization, says Supreme Court. Supreme Court has held that part-time employees are not entitled, write it down, they are not entitled to seek regularization as they are not working against any sanctioned government post. In the first paragraph you will see. Status of permanency. Basically they said that the status of permanency cannot be granted when there is no post. कोई post ही नहीं है government में, तो permanency का status कैसे दे सकते हैं? Okay. And also it further observed that mere continuance every year of seasonal work during period when work was available does not constitute permanent status. These are the points that you need to note down. Okay. ये जो 3 मैंने points आपको बताए हैं, इसको please note down कर लीजिए. This is important for prelims. Okay. Now let's solve some questions. Question: the octopus-shaped lake in Kerala is A. Vembanath, B. Ashtamudi, C. Kayamkulam or D. Akkulam. जल्दी से बताएं. Correct answer to this question is, so the correct answer to this question is C. Kayamkulam. Okay. So this was all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's lecture. उम्मीद करती हूँ आपको आज का lecture अच्छा लगा होगा. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Also, do not forget to download the class PDF from our Telegram channel, that is Simplifying UPSC with Ease. हमारे Telegram channel से class का PDF download कर लीजिएगा. Simplifying UPSC with Ease Telegram channel का नाम है. Link दिया है description box में. Thank you.